So what should you expect in parent coaching? So I've found, and this is no surprise, that there are no two families that are alike. And just like there's no two kids that are alike. So when I work with a family, it's entirely based on the needs of that family. And here's kind of how I structure the interaction. So first, we start with a free 30-minute introduction consultation. So I want to hear your situation to make sure that I can help you. I also want to make sure that you're ready for the help that I'm going to offer. So what I talk about is not for everybody. And some of it will be difficult, but I can promise you that it's going to be worth it. So if you think of my role, you can think of it like a personal trainer or a financial advisor. So I start by understanding your goals, then I walk alongside you, and every so often I may give you a kick in the pants to make sure you're keeping the plan in line and in front of you. But generally, this is a kind of a frictionless process. You tell me what you're aiming at, and I will coach you on how to get there. And then you decide how fast as well. So we start with the initial consultation, and then we begin with defining your vision. Who is the child you want to give to the world? What are the values and characteristics that are non-negotiables for you and your family? So these are some of the questions that we're going to start with to frame what it is exactly that you're after. Then we'll start unpacking your family capacity and the assets around your family that you probably haven't fully understood or fully tapped before. And so when I say assets, these are relational assets, they're hard assets, and then there are assets within your child. So the relational assets are all those people that are around your child who care about your child's future, but oftentimes aren't really formally brought into the process of raising them and training them up in the way they should go. Some of the hard assets that you'll see in the community are things like maker spaces, coffee shops, libraries, nonprofits, churches. I mean, any place where your child can learn if there's a learning plan associated with it. And then the final asset is your child. What are the interests that your child has? This is like the most important asset that never gets tapped. And again, I blame our educational structures, our school structures for this, because their goal is not really to find what your child is interested in and to grow that. Their job is to teach your child things that the legislature decided that they should know. So we're going to change all that. We're going to make sure your child's interests come to the front and that's part of the assets that we release. So once I have a sense of your goals and capacity, we start developing the plan. The plan really is a step-by-step. It's a week-by-week process that aligns your home behavior with the goals that you set for your child.